Hello, welcome to the Creator Metaphysical Store. So, as you can see in the title, we're going to be talking about the Devil Candle. Now, I'll be doing another detailed video about the Devil's Candle with me showing the actual Devil's Candle at a later time. But for now, we're going to be talking about its energy and the uses for it as well. So, the devil, let's see. So, the devil card in the tarot, as you all know, is connected to materialism, material earthly desires. It even shows in one of the many decks that I have, unfortunately. Here. Perfect. Oops. It should be here. Whatever. I'll just do another video on that as well. Anyway, so the devil's card is shows a devil with a man and woman being chained up by a ring, right? So that means that you're chained. Either you could like interpret that energy as being chained down by material things, wants, needs, or desires. You can use a black devil's candle to banish any material urges that you may know that are a problem for you. For example, if you have the urge to drink alcohol a lot or do drugs, or if you have a certain person that's tying you down, or vice versa, you can do that as well. For the devil candle in the black, you can use it to banish the entity, as you call in Catholicism and Christianity. You could use the black devil candle to banish the devil spirit. You can ask a question as long as it's in regards to what the video is we're talking about. I am not doing any readings at right now. I am actually just talking about the devil candle, and if you have any questions about it, you be sure to comment on that as well. But yes, as long as it's within the parameters of what this video is for. And thank you, uh, Nisha Sarania, for supporting my channel. Um, I don't know if you were in a previous live stream, but I said that I would be, if I'm drawn to today, I will be going on live for free readings, but um, I'm not going to be online Tuesday. Most likely, I'll be online for readings one time this week because I want to rest and recharge my energy. So, yeah. Anyway, so for this devil a candle, you think about it in the material devil. He's offering us. He tempts us. He can tempt you or tempt us. And the devil and Catholicism and Christianity, the devil tempts you with material things like money, and so you can actually use it to banish the spirit of greed. Money greedy. You can use it for if say you have like are addicted to sex or in that material pleasure, you can use it to banish the spirits of sex, saying like I'm making this boundary for like because some people are addicted to certain energies, so you could use the devil candle in the color black to banish those material things that you have more. It's like, it becomes a problem. You're addicted to pleasure, you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, or just being greedy for money, you know what I'm saying? So like you can use that in that sense of the devil to banish those material desires, wants, and needs that tie you down. You can universe message from Parth. Okay, I'm putting you on, Nisha. I'm putting you on a timeout because I just said that if it's related to the video, I specifically made sure to say that. So I'm putting you on a timeout. I'm sorry, Nisha, but know that this video is more so for the devil candle. I will be online later this week, or if not tonight, and I'm only going to be online for tarot readings once this week because I'm really tired and I'm trying to rest and recharge. I'm sorry, Nisha, for not being able to answer your question at this time. So, Mary Sudi, hello. Um, okay. So, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Um, so yeah, where was I? So yeah, the devil candle could be used in that energy of it being about the materialism, right? Though you can use the black candle as when the black color, the color black is the absorption of all color, right? So if I were to say, yeah, people say you can use the black candle for absorbing or banishing that energy, but I would really recommend the white candle because white is the absence of all color. So I would really recommend using the white candle if you're more into um, purging and getting rid of those energies that you're addicted to. And what I would really suggest is if you can find, if you're really good at carving into wax, use a carve in where either, for me, it would probably be more about worries. I've had people like have a lot of sexual desires and stuff, and towards me, because a lot of people I guess think I'm handsome and cute and sexy, whatever. So I have a lot of problems when people manifest like entities because of their mind and how they have sexual thoughts towards me. So I have a very big problem with that. Honestly, it's a lot more of an issue than I care to admit, but I manage it pretty well because I have a lot of different protections. But I will say that a lot of succubi, incubi spirits are attracted to me for some reason. It's really weird. Ugh, it's whatever. But so you can I would use, for me in my case, if you have if you want to write it on a slip of paper, you can. And I'm being guided to give you a method that Mama Eve mentioned. And they're showing me to get a plate, their plate with the tin foil, right? You write your of what you're wanting to purge out of your life, whether that be the addiction of drugs, money, sex, alcohol, greed, worry, being addicted to being worried. That's the thing. That is a thing that I actually struggle with. So I would probably write that down for myself. Um, Fears, purging fears, purging doubts. So write all anything negative, really, right? That you have a problem with or is tying you down, right? I would really recommend, if you want, take for example, sometimes I use chains, like old necklace chains, right, that break off. I use them for being the symbolization of breaking the bonds, breaking the chains that tie me down. And I am being drawn to give you this method. So take an old necklace. If you have something that's a broken chain, take those and have them broken on the tinfoil with your petition, and make sure you write that you're breaking the chains that bind you to this energy. And then you write what energy you're breaking. Let's say, for example, you can write, I am breaking the bonds that tie me down to this energy of worry, doubt, fears, anxiety, stress, depression, um, sex, whatever it may be. And then put the chains around it, and then put the candle on top of the petition with the chains around the candle. Light it, and you're gonna let this white devil candle burn. Okay, you're gonna let it burn all the way down. And you're gonna take this after it's melted down. I'm being told to have a match, not a lighter, but a match, or a single match. Um, I'm seeing the matches with the red tip this is for your to strengthen the desire. Red is the color of strength, so and vitality. So as you light it, you're also putting in the emotion of the desire of you breaking these chains, and put that on and let the flame, because flame represents desire, light the candle. Okay, so um what I would really recommend, if you're wanting to add the extra energy and you're like into the herbs, spices, or crystals, because some people like myself, I do candle work, but I incorporate uh, herbs and spices and crystals that we align with that intention. And hyssop would be a good one to use, and same with lavender. I like to use lavender, especially if um when lavender is good for the peace of mind and for purification. So I do hyssop, but then I add lavender because I'm also wanting the peace of mind, just knowing that this will work, right? And then I also add a little bit of cinnamon for that success, to just, I put the intention for this when I'm using the cinnamon, that I know that this is successful. It just kind of reassures my body how that it's something to do with my brain, and I don't have the ability, not that I don't have the ability, but sometimes my brain needs the visual sensation of me doing something in order to know that this is going to work. Sometimes it's just how my body is sometimes. So you can use cinnamon to add the extra strength, but also the success behind it as well. I'd recommend doing this while the wax is completely melted, not while it's melting. When it's completely in a puddle, that's when you're going to want to do the hyssop, the lavender, and the cinnamon. And I would recommend, if you're wanting to add that binding, some salt, sea salt. But at the same time, you don't necessarily have to do that. It's just what I do, and I know it works for me. But if you want to try it, you can. That is something I'd like to suggest as well. Any crystals that deal with purification or cleansing, um, I would suggest shungite, because shungite is good for cleansing the energy field of, like, some people wear shungite because they can, like, I've noticed it with certain pendants of shungite that I have. If I put my energy into it, it takes it and then it slowly permeates it back out into my field. So it's a very good cleanser. If you wanting to really amplify the spell work, you can use uh, shave off some selenite with and put it on while the wax is hot. You can also use clear calcite as well, or for blue calcite for that tranquil mind, to know that this is going to work for you, right? Or some black calcite. So I think that covers the white devil candle. Now, on for the next candle. I know we talked about the black candle, but I want to go a little bit more deeper into the black devil candle, as the color black is the absorption of all color. So you can use this as far as for attraction, and also people use it for banishing. But I wouldn't say, I prefer to use it as more of absorbing that which you seek, not which you want to banish in that case. Um, so I don't know why, but I feel like Mama Eve is gonna be watching this video. I have no idea why. For some reason, I'm getting the vibes that Mama Eve is either thinking about me, or she's probably gonna be watching this video. Who knows? But I just got that Mama Eve. It's like I just knew it was her. So I don't know if she's thinking about me, or I got a message saying that she was gonna watch this video. But for some reason, I just want to say I picked up on her energy. So yeah, and that was at like 10:15 in the morning ish. Cool. That's so funny. Um, so the black candle, I would more so use it for absorbing. You can use it to absorb that negative energy, and as the devil candle, as it absorbs that energy, it melts it away, like basically burning and melting it out of your life. Or you can use it to attract what you want as well, because it is the absorption, right? So I would recommend it in if you're using it to absorb that negative energy and to burn it all away. You would do better with putting the intention that it's going to absorb it. Write down what you want this candle to absorb. So you're going to say, this devil candle is going to absorb the energy of, and that'd be the fear, the worry, whatever you're wanting it to absorb. Um, then you red tipped match, light it with the desire, with your energy emotion intact, light it, and it'll burn with the energy of the emotion. If you feel that you want to send your energy of like, this is, I so want this to be out of my life, and you feel like the fire wasn't enough, you can send energy through your hands to the candle like this, and then just send it like, feel your energy. Don't just imagine, just feel energy being around the candle. Some people put their hands around the candle like this and charging it with the energy, right? Um, so that's something that I would recommend if you're using it for attracting. So you could say, this black devil candle is going to attract the energy of prosperity, success, but so there's so on and so forth. If you're wanting to have the candle absorb and to destroy and melt it away, I would really recommend using banishing herbs for exorcisms, and like rue, for example, black hawthorn would be a good one. Rose thorns would be a good one. Um, let's see, trying to think what else could you use if you're into herbs. I would always recommend cinnamon because it's like that energy of just that extra but also that success. But we're sticking with yarrow's a good one. So is wormwood, and I would have to say mugwort. I found that it has some really good anti, uh, like hex properties as well, which is really good if there like is a resistant spirit that you're wanting to get rid of and they're resistant. Definitely you want to back it up with some sort of that resisting anything they try to do towards your spell work. And I would recommend any anti-hex and anti-cursing um herbs as well for that. Um you can also, if you're wanting to, there is a devil's claw. I think it's called the devil's claw. It's a type of plant. I think they have it as a root. Actually, I looked on their website for their bulk items. I'm going to be getting some stuff from them in bulk, and they have some bulk herbs for £1, and I'll be starting to slowly getting those over time. There will be a debut on that as well. So, yeah. But it's going to be interesting. I'm so excited for that as well because I'll be selling them by the ounce and the half ounce. So, yeah, but we're not going to get into the herbs just yet. So, as far as for the black candle, if you're wanting something for the absorption, and I would definitely recommend the banishing herbs, into hexing, into cursing herbs as well, and salt to bind in your intention. I've always found salt to be a really good binding agent for any energetic spell work. Um, so if you're looking for to attract, right? If you're wanting to do the black candle to attract an energy, best align it with the herbs that are used for that attraction, right? So say for example, you're going to wanting to do the candle for prosperity, success, and abundance. First and foremost, cinnamon would be a very good one. Mistletoe is good for prosperity and success as well. Oat straw, orris root are really good ones for anything dealing with abundance and prosperity. I would recommend alfalfa as well for that as well. Those are just some of the herbs I would recommend. Now, if you're wanting to use for the absorption and then to banish it away, um, which you can use black tourmaline, smoky quartz, obsidian, things of that are black in nature, which are good for helping you absorb that energy and to banishing it away. Um, when you're doing the absorption and the banishing work, I would recommend, this is something that they just brought to my attention, is to wear any protective amulets. I like to wear Ganesh and the Eye of Horus and other protective amulets all the time. I wear it all the time. I literally sleep with them while I'm asleep. So, and I like to think that they charge me with good energy, and they also it allows them to give me messages. So yeah. Um, are you guys following along so far? Am I doing great? Do I need to clarify anything? Just let me know if you need any clarification whatsoever. So yeah, feel free to comment and um, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video if you like this information. So for the absorption, for the attraction, I would recommend if you're doing it for the success, abundance, and the prosperity, you can also incorporate green calcite, which is here. This is the green calcite and the honey calcite. Now the green calcite, I always feel vital energy, life energy with this one, but with the honey brown calcite, I find it is more aligned with the energy of growth. Like it's like grounding in the growth energy. Well, this one's just full of life and growth. So I feel like these two crystals would definitely be good for you if you're doing a success, abundance, and prosperity spell. With that being said, if you're trying to create that success and that abundance and that prosperity, you would do well with mixing the colors. For black for the attraction, the green for the the energy, because the green is usually related to success, abundance, and prosperity, but also orange because you are desiring to create this. Orange is, I feel, always the desire, the color of desire, creation, the sacral chakra, right? So use orange calcite as well, and so yeah, you can use herbs of, like, if you're wanting to let it, like, not just for the intentions of prosperity, abundance, and success, but you're wanting to let it help it grow. Orange peels, because it's good for vitality. Definitely recommend orange peels. If you're wanting it to really grow, I would also recommend, like, the energy to grow. Coffee is a good one. It will help ground it in, but also I found it to be a good amplifier. Same with cinnamon. Um, what else would I recommend for you? If you're looking for any other herbs, I would, like I said, I would also say, like I said, these are just a tidbit, but you should also, like, do your own research if you feel drawn to do that as well. Um, the crystal and herbal advice is just an additive. You don't have to use the candle and the crystals and the spices, but I'm just giving you some extra information on that. So for the green devil candle, thinking about, like, the devil is always about wanting to give you and tempt, not just tempt you, it can give you the thing that you're looking for. Because you can make the devil energy be like, huh. So you can use it in the way of manifesting people giving you what you need, right? So, seeing as the devil is the tempter of giving you um, money or giving you what you desire, whatever materialization you desire, right? So you can say that I would recommend the green candle if you're looking for the energy of money or growth or anything dealing with growth, life, right? So if you want to bring a project to life, devil candle is your the green devil candle would definitely recommend because you're looking to, in this case you would write the intention that I um grow this energy, or you could do like in this case you could say I grow this energy with the help of, or wait, no, I want to reword that, I want to rephrase that. This green devil candle is going to grow the energy of, say in this case it'd be for if you wanted to grow this project, the project of a successful business owner, right? Something like that. I'm using myself as an example because I don't know what else to use as an example. Um, so just know that I might be using sometimes myself as an example because it's like I'm only the only thing I can think of. Or and then base your crystals and herbs and spices off that. You can use the orange devil candle. I don't think that I've ever seen an orange devil candle, but if there is, I will definitely try to find it because you could use, let's say that this orange devil candle is going to create the energy of so on and so forth, and then use the herbs and spices and crystals that match that intention. And you're gonna do for the orange candle, it's good for creational magic, but I also feel it's good for fire magic as well. So if you're wanting some sort of in this case, say more solar energy, you can use it for solar energy too, because the sun energy. Um, for the yellow devil candle, if you ever find one, I have not yet to find one. I have yet to find a yellow one, but yellow is the color of the sun, illumination, the awakening. So you can combine ruins of Degas, it's got which I'll do a runic video, on the different urns, but let me quickly, I want to show you what the image of Degas is. So that way you know what I'm talking about. Give me 1 minute. I just gotta pull it up on my phone. Sorry. Okay. So this is the ruin of Degas right there. That's pretty simple, right? The Degas ruin in red. Then I would recommend if you're wanting to awaken a clarity, Isa is a good one, which is the runic symbol right here, which is a straight line down, which you can put the Isa in the center of the Dagas to awaken the clarity of a certain situation. So you can use the devil to help you illuminate, um, help you with illumination. But seeing as in this case, if it's we're still sticking to the devil energy. So as the devil is all about helping you, you can use it to help create an idea. For it's used for the material, right? So the key words for the devil candle are materialism, earthly desires, wants, earthly things, right? Those are the two keys because it's all about the materialization and the earthly desires. So in this case, you'd use the yellow devil candle to awaken a clarity of a certain desire. Say if you are having trouble going about, like you're trying to decide how I should go about this project or go about this particular material desire, right? That would be a good way to use that. And you could combine ruins and whatever sigils that you feel drawn to use. That's just an advice that I'm giving there. Um, see, the green. Oh, we talked about the green. So the blue one. The blue one, I always feel like the energy of tranquility, calmness, serenity, right? So if you're like me who needs that calm, serenity, peace of mind, I wouldn't recommend the devil candle for this one, but if you're trying to materialize and create that in the physical reality, You're definitely want to use the blue candle, devil candle, for creating in the physical world, not the mental world, but the physical world of those, creating peace, creating tranquility, to creating uh, serenity. And you can use that for the collective or for yourself, because the devil candle, you can use it for yourself or other people, so um and then there's the purple. Purple is the color of spirit, ether, transmutational magic. You can use blue for transfiguration magic, purple for transmutation magic, and green for transformation magic. That's what I would say on those. Um, Transmutation is taking one energy and alchemically taking it from sun to moon, moon to sun, from lead to gold. So there's things like that. Um, am I doing well? You have any questions? Am I going too fast for you guys? Am I going too fast for you guys? Just let me know if I'm going too fast. Smile. So I'm assuming that says nope, I'm good. So, I don't really have anything particular I want to say about the purple color, purple, because I've worked with it for transmutation magic, for spiritual things, for spiritual, um, like things dealing in the spirit world. Hmm, You say, if I would suggest, if the purple devil candle, if you're wanting to physically materialize spiritual things, spiritual practices, or you're wanting to like materialize information on a particular spiritual practice, you can do it for spiritual growth. If you're wanting to attract a spiritual growth, um, the combination of the red and the purple, the green, and the black candle would be good. Um, or the purple, the green, and the orange, because the royalty color for the spirit, the growth, and to creating the growth of the spirit. So it's a good way. You got this. I'm sure you guys can like mix. You could definitely mix and match. If you mix and match energies, I love how you can like mix and match certain energies and they just work well together. So I would definitely recommend mixing and matching the colors together to bring out even better results. And we'll go about that in another video. Let's see. We have covered all the colors except for red. Red is the color of chaos, but also the color of the root chakra, the strength, vitality, the blood. So if you're wanting to like, yes, you could. I'm gonna talk about I always talk about the dark and the light when my videos this, because I'm not going to like just talk about one and not prepare you, because I want to make sure you're prepared for all sides of the coin. The light, the dark, the chaos, and the neutrality, right? So I don't want to leave you without the information necessary to come back, right? So red was considered in Egyptian times the color of chaos, color of Set, the color of Apophis, the great snake, great devourer. So, with that being said, yes, it can be used for bringing chaos in a person's life. Yes, it could be used to do black magic in someone's blood if you're that powerful at doing this, right? If you're powerful enough to affect someone's physical body. And that also can be like, you might, people that have known that are really powerful like that, they could do voodoo or hoodoo, I'm not saying that those are the only practices. I've known other people that just do European magic, um, Greek. Like it's also all the different paths are capable of doing this. There's always going to be four sides to the coin: light, dark on both sides. Then in the middle of the spectrum is the chaos and the neutrality. So you're going in order and balance governs all of those, right? So you're going to have. When I just thought of a great sigil I can use. Ooh, sorry. Just thought of a great sigil I'm gonna make, but anyway, yeah. So yes, you can use it to affect someone's blood if you are that good in the dark arts and in the chaos magic. You could do it for like if you're doing chaos magic, you can do it to disrupt their health, blood, health. So or their vitality, right? So yeah, you can use it for that, but you can use it to strengthen spells. You can use it to give vitality to that spell work, to ground the energy in, root. So rooting that energy in. You could use this to root someone. Um, you can use that to root someone's energy to a specific place or something on the globe. That is something that I would definitely recommend and suggest, especially if you got some issues with some people and you're just wanting this to keep them the hell away from you. Boom. That is a way that you can do that if you want to keep them to a certain location. And yeah, so that's what I have to say on that. I hope this video informative in any way, shape, or form. I would love some feedback. Are there any questions that you guys want to ask? Feel free to ask them. Yes, it was informative. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad it was. Does anyone have any questions? I see there are two people. So if there's any questions you have about the devil candles, you did a good job. Thank you. Okay. I'm seeing there are no questions, so I'm gonna end this live stream. I hope this video was informative. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell to get notified when I go live or make videos about uh, different occult, metaphysical, even science, proper, and energetic tools, herbs, spices, whatever, because that's all kind of a mixture of bunch of all things. But know that you're beautiful, brave, courageous, handsome, awesome, powerful shamans, warriors, healers, and all that in a bag of chips. Mwah. Kisses.